Good evening, one and all. It's Wednesday, it's update day. It's time for us to be jumping in to some more good old Warframe, or I suppose some new Warframe as well, you know, updates. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing today? Oh my word, there's already stuff popping off notifications. I'm not even ready.
12 months and just in time to be taken away as a war criminal in the new update.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you very much for the subscriptions there. Shrotkop with your Prime. I have no idea what your name translates as, but welcome in all the same. Shrotkop, enjoy your lovely blue sub badge, your remotes, your access to support the D-Lounge, and no more ads here on Twitch. Thank you as well, Adam Alec, for gifting us sub over to Predator Queen. And thank you, Good Over Glock, continuing your subscription. You're a whole year now. You got the full pot. That is amazing. And yeah, it's about time for it to be yet another kind of war criminal, I suppose, isn't it? And then we have a Diabetic Coma 307. I hope not, but all the same. Thank you very much for subscribing at tier 1 for 3 months in advance, no less. So you got yourself the blue badge straight away, then you'll get the bronze badge next month, and then you'll get the silver badge right after that, all in one lined up bit there. Thank you very much for dropping those subs straight away. And Season, oh my goodness gracious, what is going on here today? Season, thank you very much for continuing a sub at 4 months now as well. Absolutely appreciate it, guys. Thank you very, very, very much. Don't know who's echoing? I know what I did there. I was testing something earlier, and now it won't echo. Thank you. Thank you for the warning there. Oh. Cheers all round on that, and for the hydrator as well. Syrian SI. But yes, indeed, it is a patch day. Oh my word, that was a lot of bits going through. I'm tempted to just redo them now, though. However, because it was echoing, so let's just hit refresh on all of these, shall we? There we go. That'll bring them through. There we are. There you get them without any echoing, right?
My name is Esprit and I'm here to say, help. Help me please. 12 months and just in time to be taken away as a war criminal in the new update.
Ah, they overlap! The sounds of bits and subs overlap. Ah! I don't know why it does that, actually, because they're on the same thing, so it shouldn't do that. Ah! Anyway.
Good evening, everyone.
And then we got to that one as well. Esprit, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Say, my name is Esprit, and it's say, help me please, my eyes are bleeding because there's not enough Warframe in my life. Wow, okay. You might need to see a doctor about that. And Unholy Moondog, thank you very much for continuous subscription here as well. 15 months. Oh my word, that has been going for a while there, Unholy Moondog. Thank you for continuing support over here. And good evening to you as well. Oh, I'm not going to be able to start the stream at this rate. We're still in the intros. Body Electric as well. Thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome in once again. You got yourself that lovely bronze badge now. You've upgraded. Flying Thoughts, thank you very much for the 30 pyramids. Appreciate it. I think I might be through it all. And Predator Queen, thank you for the right answer. Sure, why not? Throw that in there. The beady-eyed among you might notice there is a new button in the sound list. At least there should be. Let me check. Has it come through? Yeah, it has come through. Octavia's best song. Excellent. If you don't know what that is, shame on you, because you should know what that is. And if you do know what that is, excellent. Any of you who either have kids of your own or just have to deal with young kids, enjoy having that stuck in your head. Enjoy. Because, yes, of course that is a thing. Of course that is a thing. Right, wow, okay, and this is the Octavia that has that war crime. This is indeed the Octavia that has that war crime. In case you're wondering, I have kept it. But yeah, you glad you barely recognise it with those instruments? Yeah, it's the best I could. It's the best I could. Esprit, you can have in-game, but you can't have in-game fixed Mandicord music. That's no. Just no. No. That's no. And Esprit, I know you know that's not an option, so I'm not even going to give you your points back. No. Do I have a few troublemakers? Well, I've got just wonderful people continuing their support on the channel here. I don't see any troublemakers, aside from Esprit. Esprit knows what they're doing. What is that song? So it is referencing a obnoxious kids program song called Baby Shark. Yeah, that's what that is. Don't look it up. Just don't. Hey, Flo, you got yourself the, let's say, 1K bits badge. And yeah, that gives you a golden emote, doesn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Because there are a few emotes some of you guys may have almost never seen on the channel here. Those two. There are a couple of little emotes reserved only for those who reach certain bit badges. Oh, yes, indeed. Anywho, welcome everybody. Hope you are doing well. I think it's about time that we get cracking on with what this update has to bring. I'm not going to go through the patch notes, however. I've had a look through the patch notes. There are some bits and pieces in there. There's, I'll be honest, not a lot that needs to be fine-tooth comb go through all the bits and pieces. We can kind of address it as we cross it, with the exception of only one thing. You may, if you've been around, remember my complaints about this bow and the absolutely atrocious secondary fire that didn't even have stats in the arsenal here. It turns out it wasn't even supposed to be there. It turns out it wasn't even supposed to be there. That it was included because it was what the NPCs used, among other things that the NPCs do, quite honestly. Somehow it got through, and we only find out in a patch note and an entire mainline update later. I feel like that could have been communicated, but hey, you know what? Heck it. There's enough to talk about already. That one just... yeah. Idle saying, instead of fixing it into a feature, they just outright removed it. I mean, I can understand removing it if it was never supposed to be there. I don't want them spending extra dev time on something throwaway just to try and justify a bug. At the end of the day, if it's a bug, it's a bug. That's fine. That it got through... oh dear, what happens to your arms? That doesn't look right. Never mind. Anyway, if it's a bug, it's a bug. That's fine. Bugs happen. Is it a bug that should have been caught? Probably, but I can understand it slipping by, I guess. The fact that it was sat on this entire time? No note about it or anything? No, that's a bit new. Come on. Come on. That's a bit... anyway, aside from that. What bug? So the Sinter had a secondary fire, a fourth firing mode, and it was a pile of crap, but it turns out that it's a pile of crap because it was never supposed to exist. It was supposed to be NPC only, Gorilla. That's what's up with that one. Which is a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. Right, so chat, we have a brand new update, and that update mostly features around this right here, Clevo's Hold. Now, you can access this normally just by going through a Dreary Experience Alone story during 3 of the different spirals. I think it's Anger, Sorrow, and Fear, I want to say. I think it's those 3. But also there is this event thing, which is only going to be around for 2 weeks, for some reason, which allows you direct access because it ensures that you will get it to come up as part of the experience. I don't know why this has to be an event specifically. That seems odd to me, but hey, they decided to make it a 2-week thing, and then it's just locked to the spirals, which seems a bit odd. I'll be honest, it seems a bit odd, but it's not the worst decision that's ever been made. Caliban. So, W says some augments now works with Incarnate. Yeah, Soma is one, yeah. The Soma, what's it, Hatasati or something? That one works with its Incarnate now, which is a thing. Apparently they're still thinking about the later one. So we'll see. Did Twitch make bits more expensive? Maybe, depending on your region, all that what. I can't actually see the price here because it says, sorry, you cannot cheer on your own channel. So I can't actually bring up the prices in my country without going to another channel. But yeah, Twitch may have changed the prices on bits. They've also changed the price, the contract wording on bits with streamers, so that's a thing. We'll see what that leads to. But yeah, I want to get straight in on trying out Calefo's Hold. Now, it looks like Predator Queen already wants to be part of that. If you want to join in on that, send me a message in game, the engineer. I'll bring you on into the squad. we'll get a full squad together and go take on Calevo. See what it's all about. I've not actually done it at all yet so far myself. I've downloaded the update, read through the patch notes, and that's it. That is my experience so far with this update. So we'll have to see what we are going to encounter together. Let's bring me Predator Queen. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Ask me later. It's off. Play up charge and bits to 76%. These. Wait, let me just check that. 1,500 bits, 25 euros. That's. What? That doesn't sound right. I'm going to say, it looks like it costs Pathos Clamps to do it. Does it only draw from the host or all party members? Honestly, I don't know. Because I've not done it yet so far, so I guess we will find out. With the cost there, however, you'll still be completing a lone story, which gives you 10 Pathos Clamps. So as much as you don't get the full 10, you're still spending 5. You still come out with a net positive. There is that. Yeah. Bits are $1 or at least they were the last time we were able to check. I'll leave you with your investigation there, Flo, but suffice to say, if you want to tip the stream and you don't know or don't trust Twitch's old conversions, you can instead go about the process of using the tip command. That one definitely works. As we say, 1,050 bits is 20 USD, so twice the price. Right, okay, so yeah, it's 1,050 bits to the streamer, at least at the last check, will be $10.50. So if you're paying $20, there's a bit that's going on taxes, sales tax or whatever. I don't know if that's included in the price in the US, just because of the way the US handles sales taxes. But there'll be the bit that goes on sales tax, and then there'll be the bit that obviously is Twitch's cut, and the rest is what you spend, and streamers get that. And just as a matter of full disclosure, if you use it through the sound alerts, 20% goes to the sound alert operator, 80% of that goes to me. Yeah. Tip command works unless you're Esprit for some reason. Yeah, that is a strange one, Esprit. I don't know what I can suggest on that for you, other than perhaps using PayPal and putting it into your PayPal and then using PayPal for it. Just kind of take a step around to use a different payment system. That's all I can imagine. 100 bits is 1.76 euros, which is $1.94. So yeah, again, Twitch is taking about half. Yeah. Invite, please. Absolutely. Come on in, Umbrella. And oh, we got Sleep Paralysis Demon as well. There we go. We got our squad. So yeah, Twitch taking their cut. If you don't want Twitch to take a cut out of your support to the stream, you've always got the tip command there. If you do want to go about things in a different way, if you don't want to go through the tip command, and you don't want to go through subs, you don't want to go through bits, you don't want to go through super thanks on YouTube, that is a thing. I think Esprit is one of 2 people who's ever used a super thanks on YouTube, so Esprit, shout out to you, you absolute mad lad. But yeah, if you don't want to go through any of those, if you're looking for a different way to support me, you don't see an option, reach out to me on Discord, send me a direct message, and we'll see what we can sort out for you. If every other option that you want is not great, let me know. I'm always looking to make sure I can basically give you the full experience.
Excellent work, Tenno. This will help our cause.
Will this show up on stream?
That shows up on stream, absolutely. Adam Malik. Oh my word. Hold on, let me just grab my details on that one. Adam Malik sending a £10 tip over. Will this show up on stream? It absolutely does. There it is. Did my mic is slightly in frame again? There we go. Automatic, thank you very, very much on the £10 tip there. I did say I'd get the leaderboard up and running on the stream panels, so I will be doing that for you after this stream. That will actually be a thing now. Yeah, Mike is no longer on the cam. It has been decammed. It's fine. Right. The update is out. The update is indeed out, and we're going to get started right now with it. We're going to get started right now. Those of you in the squad, so Predator Queen, Umbrella, Sleep Paralysis Demon, if you can keep an eye on your Pathos clamps, I want to see if you come away with 5 more or 10 more at the end of this mission. Yeah. You have to spend 52 euros to get the golden drone emote. I mean, I can understand choosing not to do that. And then there's Esprit. Verging on breaking rule 1. Just verging on breaking rule 1 there. Almost. Alright. 50% of the way to the big gold. There is that too, absolutely. Let's see. Well, I mean, if the game insists, I mean, who am I to say otherwise? Just a little bit of Octavia action, you know, now let's see here. We've got the Ignis Wraith or the Kuva Heck. Yeah, it's an easy pick. Dual Camus Prime, dual Heat Swords, or Anku. Not dual Anku. I'm gonna go dual Camus. I think that's a good.
Valeria.
I'll take the few molds on that. Let's take this fashion. Did I even fashion it? It might have been. Oh, it might have just been copied my Ember colours. And then we've got Twin Roga, Akzani, Kubabrak. Yeah, let's go Kubabrak, why not? Right, we'll just give Umbrella time to load on in, of course. Yeah. Hello there, Victor Sean. Hello again. First stream I catch. Love your videos. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed enough to pop on over here. Welcome on in. In-game so we can hear the beat? Yeah, let's switch off the let's switch off the out-of-game music, and let's actually get the in-game actual music on, shall we? Let's, boop. Get a little bit of that going.
Is a poison,
Thoughts on the router?
and
I haven't
yet
actually used it
some
yet.
Drink it like wine. One such was Lucinia.
Did someone go in? Did someone go in before everyone's loaded? Because that is kind of rude. I know it's hard to tell at times, but you can see on the top right they haven't loaded in.
To a fate drifter, but together we may lighten the burdens
Alright,
of
Breakwing,
others.
just hang around. Didn't realise how bad the load was till now. Yeah, PlayStation 4 load times are glacial. Like, Cold Procs have got nothing on how slow that is. Esprit, the Mandracord is already a thing of Octavia. You requested it whilst we're in the Orbiter. I don't know what you expected was going to happen there. Like, I was just going to turn on permanent Mandracord in the Orbiter? That was... no. In-game, just in-game, yes. You specified in-game Mandracord as if you wanted just the Mandracord. Just no. Are you... have you grabbed everything? Umbrella? It locks you out of items? You mean it have you picked? That's the main question, so the stream can continue. So I don't want to ban PS4s, but you have. Right, let's go!
The sorrowful soprano.
It does take a while for certain older consoles to join in. I understand there's a lot of people don't like to sit around and wait for that. I don't know about these. I'm going to re-roll that one. That one sounds fun. It's always fun.
A man insulted my singing. Drax has decreed he must die. More pain, of which I am the source and font. I beg of you.
So we're gonna make our way through the bits and pieces till we actually get to fighting Calabra himself.
As there seems to be some misunderstanding.
Nope. Not because she didn't actually aim at me.
With my captors.
There we go. I finally hit one. Whilst they're all over there, I'm just casually capping. Idiots. Also, there's a new thing on the map. You can see on the mini-map the green tick showing that this bit has been done. Apparently that's a thing now.
I kill who I please.
Let me just
I
tap out
kill
a sec.
you often enough.
There we go.
Thoughts of revenge come easily to a heart turned
Oh, we're going
bitter
straight
and cold.
into the Undercroft. Okie dokie.
I heard that in the Undercroft,
But this is not Steel Path,
we
no.
may
Or at least it
prevent
shouldn't be.
tragedies from ever occurring. If that is true, please see what lies under its veil.
So, we'll make our way through the Undercroft, and absolutely nothing horrible to the ears will exist here. Of course not. Didn't quite make that. Okay, I'll just fall, it's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Almost. Come on. There it is. Right. You're eating dinner, so you may seem AFK, but you're not. If you are going to go AFK, like if you're not going to be playing, I would recommend not joining the squad.
The shadows of
Just saying.
armies that do not yet exist. Ensure they never become fully real.
And we're good. Yeah, I'm killing that just right now. We've had our moment, but where is it? Alright, we've had enough of that. You can't DMCA the bloody, what's it, Mandicord. It's its own instruments. But yeah, we don't need to continue with that. Also, I hate how I have to now time my crouches to... God's sake. There we are. Yeah, this is why I have the spam build. They could try DMCing all the damn well, please. They can't. No automatic process will pick you up. It's a recreation.
Once more, you will never fry the Yanis meat.
Oh, well, there goes that guy.
Little by little, the madness of the Undercroft is curbed.
I use my friendly Equinox build. I mean, I didn't post a full build. I just suggested. How do I miss 3 times there?
At first, Lucinia felt some comfort from her actions.
Scoreboard
At
cast,
least she
casting
was
ability,
doing
it deals
something.
100 corrosive damage to nearby enemies, applies 4 corrosion stacks? Okay. Or finishes grant 200% ability strength. I'm going with this one, it's a double.
Drax has had many secrets buried over the years. Evidence of his cruelty, fragments of ruined lives. Bring those
Find the
secrets to
royal
light
hidden
again.
chest. I think someone already did. And these chests have a new glyph on them to show that they're specifically for the find the hidden chest stuff. To make it clear which one you're looking for.
Watching a rat run a maze.
Shots deal an extra hit with 40% corrosive damage. Yeah, let's do that.
Sorrow had made Lucinia compassionate. She could not give pain without feeling it.
The Undercroft is in agony. The paradox twisting the void.
It seems like we've only just left here, but we're already straight back into the Undercroft.
And put an end to it.
Straight back in. Want some nice pleasant instruments? Esprit, are you really this mad about having in-game music, even for one run? Because I wouldn't let you have just Mandicord in the Orbiter. Are you really this mad about it? Tell you what, Esprit, we'll put on the instrumental rock once we're out of this run. And not before. Why does it take so long for the undercroft to actually start?
The longer you can keep this undercroft manifestation
Hey, at least we got
active,
perfect summoning to
the
live.
greater the gains for the other side.
That's nice. I'm trying to do it in time and I really can't when I can't hear it. This is why we make spam builds on Octavia, so you can just spam crouch and get the bonus. An actual musical track is actually objectively worse on Octavia. I'm trying to not dive whilst trying to go invisible. I can't. I literally just... I can't.
will commence presently.
Can't get a moment. Think! So yeah, this is why I just have a spam build on her usually and just view the whole thing. Oh, I accidentally slid into it. There we go. Yeah. So here's the thing, Victor. Here's the thing, is that I can get away with the whole Baby Shark shenanigans because the song quickly leaves my head. I don't like it. And so when it's not actively playing, it's actually kind of hard for the tune to stick around in my head. Unfortunately, that means I am actively nerfed when playing Octavia. Because if I can't hear it, I can't pace it. So I just don't care that much, especially with other music in my ears. Entirely different beat. There you are. It's a... If you redeem pick a frame during Tetris Cave, can you decide the choice? If I feel like you're following rule 1, yes. If I feel like you're picking it to be a dick Esprit, not only will you not get the pick, you will also not get the points back. Because again, rule 1 supersedes whatever your heart desires. I might actually turn down the in-game music a bit. I think I said it a bit loud. Can I please just go invisible? Please, 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 please. Wait, spam it enough? There we are, finally. There we are, that's more manageable. What do you mean you don't swing that way, Esprit? Half of everything you do is either a joke or a mildly malicious joke.
Life support will be scarce.
Literally half.
Do not waste it.
Yeah, rule 1 on the channel here, as well as on the Discord, is don't play it. If at any point you feel that you do not understand what a don't be a dick means, refer to someone over the age of 16. Or at least with the emotional maturity over the age of 16. Rule 1 supersedes any request, any redemption. Even if someone were to come in and legitimately tip the stream £10,000 or something stupid, Rule 1 would still apply. So if that 10,000 was, hey, can you delete your Warframe account? Or something equally stupid? No. Rule 1 applies. Any feedback on why the game is 16 plus now? What do you mean? Firstly, what do you mean feedback? It's actually, what do you mean now? Huh? It's alright, but you probably see it differently from your side, just because I see your messages, you see your intent. And I also don't see when you choose not to send a message, where you still experience that. So, it's all good. You are not a dick. Is there a cave under Kalevo boss battle with the doors? Anyone? We've not even got there yet. We've not even got there yet. I know the update has been out for hours, but this stream hasn't. So you have to give me a moment on that. We done? We done? Alright, we're leaving the Undercroft. It's taking up 10 seconds to leave the Undercroft, but we're leaving. There we go. Oh, we got one of our first Fightful Decrees. Sacrifice half my armor and increase the damage my shots by 1 for every 20 armor remaining. Octavian's not exactly high in armor, so I'm going to pass on that one because it's probably not going to give me much in the way of any bonus. Finishers deal X amount of damage, but I'm not doing finishers, so let's go for the melee bonus.
Lunaro games and races. Help me remember. Surely a running Keith feels no sorrow.
Alright, let's head on over to the Keith race. Come on. Is this the start or the end? I actually can't tell. Ow. Go through this gate here. Ta-da! I guess. Ta-da!
Whoa, Keith.
I think ta-da? Close contagion, don't mind if I do.
One final act, then. One last howl into the storm. Misery would have company,
Alright.
at least.
Let's pay attention to what's actually happening here, shall we?
The tormented Kullervo deserves to be known, to know peace.
How are you
Give him
down? What
back
did you do?
his dignity
Every day
and free
he
him
Oh,
suffers
don't
a
speak
from
out of this.
warden's savage cruelty.
My purpose. See where he rots.
Okay, I was trying to see what was happening, but we're starting.
The
Cool.
betrayer, the ingrate.
A little bit of a pacing failure there on Warframe's part, but that's part of the course. We are now all of a sudden fighting Kalevo. So Kalevo is going to use their abilities here. They've linked us together, so I'm going to... Okay, we were linked. That is an area of do not stand in. Ow. Oh yeah, we're getting hit by the daggers.
You cannot improve a criminal nature. You may as well be sculpting angels out of dung.
Try not to get those fine. Ow. There we go, phase 1 down, and then another Kalevo
Yes,
appears.
continue. Tame his.
What? Alright, let's not stand in the area. Oh, he's focused on me now. Teleport's behind me, as you do. I'm going to roll away from that cold rock.
We do not rehabilitate it. We hide it away to stink and fester out of the sight of decent folk.
And the question is, does the usual Warframe thing... Oh god, ow. I just cheated death. That would have killed me. There's so many bodies, it's kind of hard to tell which one I'm meant to be firing at. Occasionally. Let's get it. Ow. No. Nope. Down I go. Down two of us go. Thank you for the pickup.
The brats are at their chanting. Were the king himself not a child, I would have them all hung.
Oh yeah, we can use these here, can't we?
Just one more defeat amongst countless, Kulavo.
Where'd he go?
When, oh when shall you
Literally,
learn
where did he
the
go?
most obvious of lessons?
Okay, well that was...
No. Kulavo, kneeling? What did this drifter do to deserve your respect? Do you think you've won? Well, answer me! Answer me!
Well, that was...
Sorry, I dragged you into this spiral, and now I've just doomed us both. It's too much.
I agree on the it's too much. There's a lot happening at once and an inability to follow basically any of it, especially in a group. Wonderful choice. Each stack of corrosion grants 60 armor. Oh, okay.
Our mutual friend waits with my Orvius. If you desire to subdue this oral worm, take it.
Let's go subdue said aura worm.
Sadness is the dragon that devours itself. It spawns many children.
Hey, we'll deal with that later, Saturn Blitz. We'll deal with that later.
Self-doubt.
Genuinely not interested right now, because what I'd like to do is get this aura worm fight done, and then actually take the opportunity to explore and experience the well, experience.
This is futile.
Need to get a bit closer.
The oral worm cannot be subdued out.
There we go. And got him.
While you can. Now,
Yeah, I can see why the fight started early there. It was just a bit of a surprise that it just kind of went. Both on that it went without notification, and also that someone in the squad decided to do that. So that was a bit of a problem. Thought we had regulars, but maybe not. There we go.
Force the creature through the portal. Only in its lair will it be vulnerable.
On, up. And we're in. Alright. Attempt to...
This ruin offers
Can
little
I
shelter. Stay
invis? I'm just going to spam until it decides to let me. Why did I make that video? There we go. No, I just got to you.
The Tenno seek to assist you. The weapon they have sent is inelegant, but devastating.
There we are.
You should have fled while you still could.
Now we got to eliminate the Dax. That's fine. Easy enough to do. We should occasionally tend to your own archgun. It's supposed to just kind of be a backup system, I guess. I wouldn't mind seeing different archguns, to be honest. Like we have different weapons. Yeah. It's just kind of there as an alternative if you've chosen rather ill-suited weaponry, I guess. Okay, go. On to taking out the next round of Pathless Bumps. Oh, it's on the move. pretty easy to pop when you got a shotgun this strong.
Beautiful worldlings. How lovely they are.
Come on, you dragon.
Stop its spawn.
And we got it.
Bravely done.
We got it.
For this one night at least, Duviri is calm.
Can we not?
I feel
Oh, it's not instant. Okay.
nothing.
Not instant now. Alright, well, we are done on that run. I'm just going to go straight into the portal. You can buy things on your own time, Brother Queen. There we go. Right, first look. If you want to see what's going on, don't go in a squad. Because all it takes is one person, and then you don't know what's happening. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna switch a thing over here. Esprit, I'm gonna send you back the points on the instrumental rock, because it kind of just all happened at once there. I do want to kind of take in this update rather than just the same old music, so I'll send you your points back. Alright then. Thanks for joining, guys. CPG even saying I only got 5 clamps. Okay, so it does look like everyone spends 5 on going in that way, not just the host. Cool. Also, you can mess around with your gate in the load screen now. Right. Let's go with Trinity. I like Trinity. In terms of builds, honestly, I'm just going to use the standard. The standard works. It's basic. Ah, fell art. That's a nice pickup. Yeah. We'll go for... I've still not sorted out the Atmos Incarnate. That was going to be a loner one. Is this going to be... Oops. Is this going to be... Ah, yes, this should be the Improved Kunai, and then Prism Machete. Good enough to me. Right, looks like I've got a couple of the new ones here. So finishers grant ability strength. I'm not going to be using finishers too much, I don't think. Woman's Aid, shot steal extra hit with corrosive. That sounds nice. Fortified will, every 50 armor grants ability strength. I've not got an armor build here. And automatic kill gain overguard. I'm going to go with this one then.
The sorrowful soprano.
Alright.
Sorrow is a poison.
Let's go take this in this time.
And yet some drink it like wine. One such was Lucinia.
Kullervo, a being imprisoned and tortured by the guilt of his past. I too am condemned to a fate drifter, but together we may lighten the burdens of others. The ghosts of my past will not let me rest. I sob and I scream, and still they haunt me. Please banish these shades and let my soul live.
Absolutely. We could get rid of some shades. That is a thing we can definitely do. Cosmo asking, have I been given Clever another sub by D or anything? Yes, I do have day 1 access, exclamation mark D1A. Which means that D do provide me with a number of items immediately with an update. Basically as past being in the creator program. Allows me to kind of get onto testing things a little bit faster. Rather than having to go through all the farms necessarily just to be able to see it. So yes. Alright then. Stage 1 done. Let's see what degree we can have. Oh, sacrifice weapon accuracy for plus multi-shot. What weapons did I pick again? I picked the kunai, which has
Thoughts of
homing.
revenge come easily to
I'll take
a
that one.
heart turned bitter and cold.
Might be a mistake, but I'm picking it. Alright, worth to search Kalervo's Island. Has pretty good concentration of resources. Yeah, fair do.
The undercroft is in agony. The paradox twisting the void, tearing me in two impossible directions. So
Let's get loading in
put
on
an end
this
to it.
undercroft bit. Yeah, the pronunciation, as far as I've heard, is Kulevo.
The void angels that roost in the Zeraman are breaking into
going
the
Kulevo.
undercroft. Repair the
Link,
damage to keep
bless,
them at bay.
kill. Oh yeah, I brought Felark for once. Well, Felark doesn't need to worry too much about a little bit of the loss of
But they are the only means
accuracy.
to close the breaches.
Should be just fine with this. Okay, the charging of the headshots may be a little bit less easy.
Savor the anticipation while you
Prisma Machete doing Prisma Machete stuff. Is the update out? Yes it is. I debated being sarcastic there, but you know, whatever. It is out. Alright, got a full orb, let's take that over here. Charge this one up.
A breach has been seen. Excellent.
One breach
work.
seal.
Fight on.
Yeah,
Close the
refill my orb
ruptures
and
as you
then I'll go
would
do B.
staunch the wounds of a comrade.
mounting excitement.
Here we go. There is quite a bit of lead up to actually be able to face Kalervo. It's obvious from the patch notes, but still, feeling it is something else.
Stabilizes.
Quite a bit of lead up. So I'm hoping when I have a look at the resources later, it won't be too much of an issue to actually just get Kalervo. That would be my preference. I'm sorry to hear that, Zom. I hope you feel better later.
Do not shove, you'll all.
Here we go. Man, that guy had such a large attack animation, it just did not work for him.
Unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
Right, and we need to do this 2 more times.
Come on, plenty of room for everyone.
You finished Legacy of the Void? Nice. I'm assuming you enjoyed it, seeing as you've done it so quickly, Zom. There we go, another full orb. Let's go turn this in. Cosmo, what did you do to make it where it said you just followed? I know you've been following me for a while. What did you just do?
If the Void Angels
Are you
break
testing
through
if
the
you can
wall,
break the bot?
Their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
You unfollowed accidentally. Accidentally. Right. I get it. This is your way of saying you're sad you weren't involved in the shenanigans video. And that is going to fill up the 5th of these. There we go. Imagining this whole time you weren't following. Could you imagine? Yeah.
The
That
enemy
would certainly
has
be a
been
thing,
held
wouldn't it?
at bay. Congratulations are in order.
Savor the anticipation while you.
Very cool. Another Stage done. We get a decree. Corrosive grit. Each stack of corrosion grants armor. Do I have a corrosive build?
From her
I might do.
actions. At least she was
go with that, then.
doing something.
Now the question is that each time we apply corrosive, or is it just if an enemy has it, or I think it's going to be on applying it. It's got to be the only thing that makes sense.
Or lost dams. Where can their mistress be? It would be too sad a fate.
Let's
if
start
the
gathering up
wolves
these towns.
took them. Round them up, good drifter.
Boop. Benefit of solo, we only have to do 3 of these.
Oh.
There we are, and the one more, I see you over there. Come on. Over this way. Nice and quickly now. Beautifully easy.
Oh, Keith.
Finishes. Oh, we're not doing finishes. Reroll, well, no. That's good.
Go, go!
Sorrow had made Lucinia compassionate.
And we're back into the Undercroft.
She could
Okay, then.
not give pain without feeling it.
I heard that in the Undercroft, we may prevent tragedies from
Sleepy
ever
Demon, you might
occurring.
have your
If that is
matchmaking
true,
settings a little bit too
please
strict.
See what lies
Or otherwise your
under
internet
its
might be so
veil.
poor that it's being blocked out by other people's matchmaking restrictions. Or I was telling us public matchmaking is broke. Well, that'll be it then.
Secrets lie buried deep
I didn't
within
realize
the
it was completely
Undercroft.
broken.
The
Fair enough.
paradox provides the means to
That'll
extract
do it.
them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
Yes, I have got a
Extractor
corrosive build.
deployed.
Okay, cool. So now I'm gaining armor. Question is, are the stacks independent or not? The stacks are independent timers. Okay. I just noticed the timer happened, so there we are.
Extractor charge expended.
God, you can really see that that accuracy debuff, can't you? Crikey. Look how wide those shots are getting. Yeah, I thought that accuracy debuff was going to be not really much of anything, but it actually feels quite substantial. Alright, let's try the kunai. Apparently wasn't a headshot. That was. And now with the homing feature?
A new extraction site may now be claimed.
Yeah, no, the accuracy debuff is having no effect seemingly on this feature, which is good. The kunai can still slap. There we go. Yeah, I've not covered this in a video, so anyone who doesn't actually know, the kunai here, in incarnate form, it becomes homing projectiles. As long as it's roughly in the direction of the enemies, I can't miss. Just goes straight to the head. Which is pretty darn effective. And getting the incarnate stacks, also very quick. I've noticed I've not actually been putting in the power cells, that's my bad. Not been paying attention to that. Oops. Wait. You'll be able to pick up the kunai on a later one, don't worry, Steve Demon.
Extractor in
You'll be able to
place.
pick up the kunai again in future.
Improviser.
Right, let's grab you. And you know what, I'm gonna double grab this. because that is a thing you can do. Yeah, that accuracy debuff on the kunai does not seem too bad at all. If it's even affecting it. It should be having some kind of effect, but doesn't feel that bad. Where is that even coming from? What? Am I? I'll never know the answer to that one. That magic spell was just coming out of nowhere. Where do you find Kalervo's Bane? I believe it's just a resource you get from defeating Kalervo. It's also possibly available in the circuit. I can't remember on that one. No, I think it's just if you fight Kalervo. Through the event, through the lone story, and through degree experience. I think it's just that. Yeah, there's some new resources added to circuit rewards, but I can't remember which ones those were.
Extractor in place. A new void treasure.
Nope, didn't mean to activate any void treasure. I just wanted to know
Extractor deployed.
bit of power cells. So we'll just ignore D. D can blow up. No one wants D.
An extractor is out of power.
Honestly, there are so many enemies here. I'm actually really glad for the homing I have right now.
Enemies are assaulting
Certainly makes
your
it
excavator.
a bit easier to kill the enemies whilst also occasionally glancing at the chat here.
Marking void treasure extraction.
Zom with a hydrate in the middle of a mission. Okay, yeah. Zom, I'm going to ignore that for now. I hope you understand. Actually, got a power cell. Oh. Even when I thought I had a moment to do that, yeah.
Your excavator is on the brink of destruction.
I don't care about the excavator that's going to blow up. I just care about this one. There we go. It's good.
Now open to you. But further buried riches are here for the taking.
There we go. Alright.
As if with a prophet's gift,
You open the gate. Fair enough,
Lucinia
assassin.
could see disaster looming.
Idle say you can find Kalervo on normal
turn
spirals.
aside.
The spirals of anger, fear, and sorrow. Yeah. Yeah.
A royal maze. I think...
Let's double our
I
crit damage.
think I lost something precious in a maze like that long ago. Please, would you quest on my behalf for some small piece of sweetness?
Alright, so this maze, very simple enough to do. We're just going to shoot our way through these bits. Do a little bit of tap sliding to just speed it along a bit. They fell apart. Ice School said, I don't know how I feel to know what frames you get, like the unprediction. Okay, I'm going to need to try and translate that, because you've added me. Ice School saying they don't know how they feel about knowing what frames you get in the circuit. Hello there, Grim Moments. Thank you for the 50 bits. Ice School, you could just not look at it. That's my recommendation to it. If you don't want to know, don't look. It's off to the side. Yeah. Right, let's see. So, Toxin on the melees. If we do corrosive procs, we gain armor.
Even as
Or
she prepared to
shots deal
risk
more
everything
corrosive,
on a final reckless
or
gamble.
crit hits, gain melee attack speed.
Lucinia already
Let's go for that one.
the outcome.
I was going to say, yes, in the circuit, but who is not going to look? You, because you don't like it. And if you don't want to know, then you don't need to look. Other people do want to know, and you don't get to tell people they don't want to know. So that's it. You will be the one who doesn't look, because you don't like it. And everyone else can look, because they do like it. Pretty simple system, really. Alright, let's head on over, and actually take in the location this time. All the way over to Calevo's Hole, down here in the south. Flo, someone was asking you, well, talking about the, but you can see what frames you got in the Sessions game.
Give him back his dignity and free him from the Warden's savage cruelty.
So we fight Calevo to free Calevo from the Warden. Right. Okay. Also, new plant. Thank you. Uimag. Uimag. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. Uimag. Uimag? I'm going Uimag. But I might need it for something to Uimag. Acquired. It is a new cactus, yeah. And with that, we've got Drackroot over here. There's another cactus plant. Is very weird purple flowers at the top of it. And probably drops the same 3 to 5 in resource, like a lot of these general pickups. With the exception of things like Agrostone, apparently.
Kulavo, sworn to the sword, sweated and slaved for the head of the horde, bruised and bludgeoned and scarred and gored. Kulavo, warrior's ward.
Well, the kid holds a good beat. I'll give him that. There's a resource up here. Get our cactus.
Kulavo, swaddled in lies, raised to a life of groans and cries, took to his task with sorrowing sighs. Kulavo, death was your prize.
Okay. Piecing bits together.
Kulavo, far he strayed, lips to the steel he blessed and prayed, whispered promises that boy made. Kulavo, friend to the blade.
It's getting a bit cryptic, not gonna lie. I'm assuming there's gonna be another kid around here somewhere.
Kulavo, ragged and thin, tracked back the path so steeped in sin, all the way back where it did begin. Kulavo, sought for his kin.
Okay.
Yep.
Did I ever mention I'm no good at cryptics and crosswords? This is very cryptic to me at the moment.
Go, kid, go.
Oh, we can still grab the resources along the way. And that cactus, I see you. Any more for any more?
Kulavo stood all alone, over the graves of the ones he'd known. Homestead warmth turned to ashes and bone. Kulavo, cold as a stone.
Right. I don't know, saying there's 3 hidden busts like an Arcaba. I won't say unless you want me to. Fair enough. Yeah, let's have an actual look around as we go. And explore. Why are the kids on a prison island? Why were the kids on a military ship going to another star system?
Kulovo, sworn to the sword, sweated and slaved for the head of the horde, bruised and bludgeoned and scarred and gored. Kulovo, warrior's ward.
I swear we have that line, unless it's literally meant to loop. Same stanza for the start and end of the poem.
Go, Kate.
That is definitely the end of the platform out this way.
Kulovo, warrior born. From his mother's breast he was torn, doomed to go wandering, all forlorn. Kulovo, made to mourn.
Maybe not a loop, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'll be honest, they blended together a little bit in my head. Kulovo, something. Kulovo, rhyming something. Here's Team Soul's referencing. Where do we want to point you? That way, perhaps? That's one. One of these whatevers. Can I see them from up here? Or the arena. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would make sense. Is that... That's towards the arena enough. Yeah. I just want to remind people, as much as I may verbalize something that seems like a question, I will be very clear if I'm asking you to tell me how to do something versus verbalizing what I'm thinking, so you don't just get a whole load of because that wouldn't make for a very interesting stream. So don't think I'm asking you to tell me everything I don't yet know. I might actually be exploring. Surprise to some I know.
Whisper. Sometimes.
Come on now.
Do you have anything more to say? Because you've not just been rhyming. You are holding a very big dagger. And it has the shapings of a dagger, other than the fact that it's huge. I'm gonna guess it's more of a sword, but it's unwieldy. Cheers, Brother Queen. Let's continue having a gander around. Am I doing a puzzle? I am exploring around, Longshot. I'm exploring around and noticing things which are very closed off. I think we'll need to come back here.
Do not pity the beast. He knows what he did. He cannot forget. That is the nail I force back into his skull every day.
Okay, let's see what he did. I mean, it says murder.
Kulovo thought an executor's favor was a thing to be stolen and worn. You spilled precious Orokin blood before seeking the executor out for approval. Hated Kulovo. Did you truly believe he could love you? You are forevermore a low murderer.
I mean, it's a Warframe. Are we forgetting the bit that it's a Warframe? A Warframe.
You cannot improve a criminal nature. You may as well be sculpting angels out of dung.
Very evocative imagery, sure. It's Warframe. What did you expect it to do? Grow a garden? Alright. With murder, then cowardice.
You witnessed the slaughter as the Orokin eradicated your defective, demented brothers and sisters, and did nothing to aid them. Choosing to tremble in your cowardly seclusion. A traitor twice over. Kulivo, bloody-handed, I charge you with cowardice. See where he rots. The mother killer. The betrayer. The ingrate.
This one's over here for some reason. Hang about. First two on the left. This one's on the right. Left, right, right, left. Why? Anyway. Blight from custody.
The Archimedean Ainiki, your mother, lived. And you, like the vermin you are, scurried after her. Then butchering the Dax who the executors charged with taking you into just custody, you, laughably, managed to kill the very woman you came to rescue. The third charge. Flight from just custody.
So, killed someone.
The fool sought oblivion. As if I could not pursue him wherever he went. I, his conscience. His jailer.
Right. So, killed someone. Sought approval for it. Was shunned. Therefore labelled criminal. The Tenno did the whole, you know, wipe out the Orokin thing. Oh my god, what?
Revealed the slaughter-drunk beast he was. Again and again, I locked him away.
Okay, cool. Give me a sec, whoever you are. Then the Tenno did their thing, and he didn't fight the Tenno, and also didn't fight the Orokin. And that apparently is a crime. Fled the law. Okay, yeah, I can see why a law would make that a crime. Fled the law, and apparently also went to his mother. Warframes of mothers to go to? Warframes still care about that concept, and also then killed her, unintentionally, by the sounds of it. What's the seventh thing?
Society produces filth. We do not rehabilitate it. We hide it away to stink and fester out of the sight of decent folk. Upon the arrival of the wretched Tenno, you struck. Out of what? A desire for redemption? You thought to strike the Orokin where it hurt. Their laboratories, their edifices of government, their homes. To distract, to buy time. Idiot. You are charged with treason. Rage until you burst, Kulivo. You shall never taste freedom again.
Samblitz and Ken, every Warframe was human before. Yes, I did play the sacrifice. He may be turned into a Warframe out of spite. Okay, so far we've got Kulivo killed someone. Tempted to have the favour of an executor failed. Remind me, you witnessed the slaughter of the Orokin, eradicate your defected demented brothers and sisters. Which would indicate a reference to other Warframes. But otherwise, defective brothers and sisters? What's that all about? Or it might be to do with the Tenno themselves, in which case an individual Tenno. This is a Warframe.
Are at their chanting.
Oh my word.
Were the king himself not a child, I would have them all hung.
Okay, this warden wants to not just have a child killed, but all children killed. And only holds back on that because the very person in charge of such executions is a child. Right. So then, Tenno came, but...
Upon the arrival of the wretched Tenno, you
Arrival of the Tenno, Kalervo struck. So Kalervo, if it's on the arrival of the Tenno, that would rule Kalervo out of being a Tenno.
You crave the sun, Kalervo, but the sun is mine.
Really
Squat in your dull stone prison and sob.
Prime espionage.
You saw the new generation of your kind, and the Tenno whose deviltry blent with theirs. And you began to whisper corruption into their ears, weave dark thoughts through the coils of their minds, incepting, as is your wont, chaos and disaster. You are charged with espionage.
That sounds more like something I'd read in a tabloid than an
deny
actual
your
charge.
sin, Kalervo, for I am your guilt, the form and voice of your greatest persecutor.
Yeah, that was not a charge right there. That was just, ugh, you're a horrible person spreading things I don't agree with. And the next, were we back onto treason? We had treason, we've got more treason.
The night of the Naga drums. Your incepted chaos bloomed, and the beautiful gilded empire fell. Were you entirely responsible? Of course not. You are, after all, a fool. But one need not be entirely responsible for the murder of an empire to be punished for their role in it. And punished you shall be, for a second count of treason.
So he said things, and then people did things based on those things that he said. And that led to the fall of the, Sorry, I don't speak Mad Spot. Oh. Well, that's, maintenance, I would like to report a fault. There appears to be a problem. Attempted regicide. For those of you who don't know, regicide, I believe, is attempted murder of a king.
As the empire burned, you found the one executor you coveted and despised most. You presumed to raise your foul hand against him, one of the seven. But he did not die so readily as you had hoped. Thus, I lay upon your wretched head your ultimate crime, attempted regicide. And with it, your punishment, and the executor's eternal vengeance.
Okay. Oops. It is really hard to piece together the Kalervo's anyone. Because, quite frankly, especially with the fact that the Orokin are known for being extremely deceitful, to the point of completely fabricating and obfuscating everything, and this guy up here has the moral code of a deceased walnut. Is any of this true?
You, Kulivo, thought an executor's favor
Killed someone,
was a
sought
thing to be
approval
stolen
after the
and
fact,
worn.
apparently,
You spilled
and then
precious Orokin blood.
cast aside. Followed by, you are charged with
witnessed the
cowardice
slaughter as the
whilst
Orokin eradicated your defective,
Orokin, which is
demented
they,
brothers and sisters.
were
and
eradicating
did
his brothers and sisters? Brother and sisters who? So, supposedly killed someone, unnamed. And the crime seems more to have been to try and seek approval for it, rather than the actual murder. Yeah. Cowardice of not helping the brothers and sisters, vaguely unnamed. Running from the law, which, you know, it's not unusual if chased by whatever the hell's being said here. Multiple counts of supposed treason. Separated only by espionage. You said things to people and then they brought about the fall of the Orokin. What? And lastly, attempted regicide. Right. Lady was saying, could this all be a cautionary tale from Kid's book that inspired Duviri? I would say no, given that the Kid's book that inspired Duviri was produced ahead of the fall of the Orokin Empire, because the whole Zariman 10-0 incident was before the fall. Well before the fall. This is referencing the Tenno after the fall. Because, yeah, there's the one about literally the fall of the Orokin Empire. So this is a post-fall construct. Yeah. Right. Just a little bit all over the place. And no explanation as to why that one busted open.
Yeah.
Come on. Up. Thank you. Didn't want to activate his wings there. Alright. What do we got up this way? Well, that gives us access up and down. Otherwise, this is a scenic area. Ah, person.
Kulivo broke like a flood. Ripped and he ravaged with a slash-slice thud. Many lay headless, armless in the mud. Kulivo, bathed in blood.
Oh, Drifter, don't kill the kid. I will say, as far as tales go, I am piecing together all of none of this. Unreliable narrators are difficult to follow. Cryptic unreliable narrators, good luck for me. Now, there is the other matter of the statues yet to be turned. Let's see if I can try and find those real quickly from the sky here, before going on with the actual Kulivo fight. Try not to go so quickly. Yep, kid, thanks. So the arena is just over there, isn't it? Yeah. Is that the arena? It's genuinely hard to tell. Yeah, that's the arena. So I should just turn that around twice. Yes, the warden sounded familiar. D kind of already told us who they are. Like, it's not even slightly mysterious. D straight up said who the warden is. Yeah. That's the reason I've been just completely ignoring that, because either you guys are referencing something that I've not yet encountered, like it's supposed to be a reveal, in which case shame on you, or you just go, haha, I know this thing, but do you know the thing? Like, D literally told us. Like, don't get ahead of yourselves, come on. Where would the final statue be? I have no idea where it would be. Feel like I'm going around in circles, because that is one. With one over here-ish, right? Losing track. So there would, logically, there'll be one about here, would be my guess. Come on. To have them roughly split around. If I'm keeping track of them, which I'm not. Slow. Do you need to kill the new boss alone? No. You can do it with others. That's what we did earlier on the stream here. Unfortunately, that kind of sped through it, because as I arrived to the island, I was trying to take in the spoken story elements, and one decided to activate it straight away, which is why I've decided I'm doing this solo now. So that no one else can just hit the start button, rather than experience things. Yeah, no, that's what I've already done. Again, a reminder, you don't need to tell me how to play the game that I'm playing. I am trying to find things myself. Thank you very much for the suggestions. I appreciate you guys really don't want to see someone else doing a puzzle you've done. You love knowing you have the answer. I'm not asking for you to tell me. I'm not going to pay attention to anything that looks even remotely like trying to tell me what to do. However, out of nicety it may be, I'm not asking for you to tell me how to play the game, thanks. In fact, I will get to the point of asking the mods here to start timing people out there, telling you what to do. So I've said it multiple times, and it's just a dick move, really.
Oh.
See, Esprit, this is exactly what I'm talking about with half your comments. If you ever wanted to have an insight, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Where should I be looking? Where have I not looked yet? How do I end up here again? God damn it. Let's try and figure my way through this. I know there's one more, because we're expecting 3. There's 3 on the other one, and just 2 doesn't really make sense, so just somewhere I missed it. I'm trying to go in routes I haven't yet done. I've ended up back here. God damn it.
Go, Keith, go!
Aha! I wasn't looking in the right direction.
Spoke with the ragged who toiled in the earth. learned of the truth of the days of his
So,
birth. Kulavo, Kulavo.
that way?
What was he worth?
I think so. Alright then. So now I just need to remember that other bit I was looking at earlier, where I need to be. Let's try and find that cave again. I looped around to not where I want to be. Ah. And it's here, right? This way? This way. Here we go. Here we go. Ta-da! Excellent! We have found boxes and swords. Cinta. Load up just assorted clothing. Okay. Is it destructible, interactable? Right. Sandblitz, I made this quite clear a moment ago, so I'm now timing you out. You do not tell me what to do after I tell you multiple times not to tell me what to do on this stream. So you can come back in half an hour, or just watch the stream. I made it clear. Stop telling me what to do. I will time out you and everyone else who does that now. Without a warning. Because I've given 3 now. Hey! I think that's enough of that. That led to a decorative but otherwise empty room. If there's more going on, the game's doing a damn good job of hiding it.
How our ungrateful creations spurn us once they have taken all they can.
Well. There was nothing? There was functionally nothing, yeah. There was functionally nothing in there. Just a room of boxes and cloaks. Yeah.
The prisoner seems to think you and he have unfinished business. Shall I let him out so that you can conclude it?
I guess that's what we're here to do.
Kulavo ravages Duviri once again. Extinguish his spirit as I once did.
Whoop. No. I love that we get the new decrees giving us, oh dear. Ha! The new decrees giving us corrosive, and then this guy is just like, yep, I have no armor. Also, I've got multi-shot on the Sirocco, that's a thing. Nope, nope. Damn it, heavy attacks. Get out of that. I don't know if I can block those. Let's get out of that. Stay away so that it'll stab him. Thank you. Get out of the zone. Ow. Rolling seemed like it avoided the damage. Maybe rolling's the trick there. Nope. Ow. Let's get away from the rest of those daggers. Thank you. I was mid-swing, so I couldn't roll. Get out of that zone. And let's give you something else to deal with, mate. Warframe for the win.
He feels your wrath, Drifter. Yes, continue. Tame his.
Unity strong.
Just one more defeat amongst countless, Kulivo. When, oh when, shall you learn this most obvious of lessons and remain?
What are you doing? Oh, okay. Yep, they are hostile to me. Unfortunately for them, I have special attacks. God knows whatever that was. What? I didn't do this last time. I suppose we killed him very quickly with Warframes last time. Crikey. Nah! Stop! Stop! Stop with that. Roll. Roll. Roll you can. Out the way of them. That's gonna explode. Oh god, they have more than one javelin each. Okay. Ow. Roll through it. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I am hurting. Sneaky, sneaky. Heavy attack. How did a heavy attack do 263 damage? Ow. Oh, that's causing me to bleed as well. That's annoying. Nope. I feel like I'm barely damaging this guy. Get away from that, get away, get away, get away. Roll through that. Ow, he had a second? God damn it. Damn it. Alright. Transference it is. That's the wrong button. There it is. Transference wins it.
Kneeling? What did this drifter do to deserve your respect? Do you think you've won? Well, answer me! Answer me!
Aaron, it seemed to go alright to me.
Sorry, I dragged you into this spiral, and now I've just doomed us both. It's too much.
Yeah, the warden did get really salty there. Alright. So it turns out if you want to win, switch to Warframe. Means, I guess, if you're in a duo, one person does the Warframe and then the next person does, and then you're probably good. Well, you're probably good. Each stack of corrosion grants armor. Yes, please. Let's max that out. Oh, I can't go that way. It looks like a gap. Not actually a gap. Alright. Makes sense. It'd be a very silly sell if someone could just rock up with a Keith and get him out.
The Aura Worm must be subdued. For that,
yeah.
I offer you my Orpheus.
Ah, there's Rabbit.
Sadness is the dragon that devours itself.
Alright, so dragon is going to the left.
Many
So I just want to
children,
make sure I don't get
lethargy,
off right in front of its attacks.
self-doubt.
Good on that behind
The
it.
worm of sorrow is ravening with despair. She will make all Duviri mourn
And
with
as close
her.
as we can, right up to the front. Ooh, not quite straight to the front, but good enough. Good enough.
You've mounted the beat. You have control. Cut the ties that bind.
One tower down. Two towers down, and up we go. I do think in terms of fighting Kalervo, that might just end up being the meta way of doing it. Just have enough hits that you get your transference, and then go full Warframe on Kalervo. That does seem to be an ideal solution. If you want a challenge of continuing to smack, 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 I never did seem to parry an attack, so it was just smack and dodge. Maybe I'm just not quick enough. But it does seem, if you want to do it fast, the Warframe's the way.
An enemy that cannot retreat is the most dangerous.
Oh yeah, that's
for they have nothing left to lose.
Ooh, Felarx. Alright. Can I reach that? A bullet jump again? There it is. Yeah, the Felarx. It can take down Aura Worms, apparently. Oh, you can see that homing in action. Watch this. Death. 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 No core to give it, just homes in. If it's roughly in that direction, rip. Jump. One down. Oh, hey, where are you going? Where are you going? All three down. Got the kunai ready. Can it home in on these?
I will no longer be
victim
to your pathetic cruelty.
I mean, I can hit them directly, but it doesn't seem to home in on those ones.
The little ones would gladly die for their creator.
Find a way to stop its spawn.
And the last of the clamps. If I can reach. Got it. Ta-da! We can skip that.
Bravely done.
Oh hey,
This
there's ranking up my
one night
kunai.
at least,
Didn't know that needed ranking, but it's ranking it.
calm.
What did you do?
It doesn't matter what decree I pick. You know, we're done here.
Sleepy.
Some faces tell a story. Yours,
Alright.
more of an
Did you hear?
So with Kalervo bits and pieces, I have 5. Is it not counting? Oh, is it not yet counting the ones I've got from this run?
You only need to wait for one
Yeah,
of our
as someone else
king's
mentioning, I think you meant to get 4 to
darker
6 a time.
My archives
Kalervo
The
requires.
island was first
Oh my
formed
god!
when a ball of fire.
He is a martyr to his rages, Loden.
Did she just interrupt
I
herself?
think there's something at the bottom of it all.
Something he's too ashamed to admit.
You done? Right, thank you. I swear she interrupted herself. I'll be honest, I don't really understand why this shop exists here. But yeah.
There's
Kalervo.
a wealth of hidden knowledge out there in Duviri, just waiting to be discovered.
One moment.
I should know. I
Right, so where was I? Yes, reading, looking, and not having her constantly going on. Clevo, 15 for the blueprint, 9 for this, 9 for that, 9 for that, which is 27. So 30, 42 in total needed. Okie dokie. We get typically 5 per run. So that's going to be 9 runs to get Clevo. That ain't quick. That ain't quick. And then we've also got the router, which has parts needed. Did it show the actual blueprint costs? I'm going to guess it's just the parts. Let's hope it is just the parts. It doesn't say. That is 30 in total. So that's again another 6 runs. So 9 runs for Clevo, 6 runs for the weapon. And then if you need another one for the helmet, that'll be another 9 runs again. Okay. Yeah, I take that these are the parts straight up. It's more that it doesn't say here if this needs just the parts, or if the 4th slot on the foundry is filled in with, say, 2,000 Pathos clamps, or something probably more favourable than that. And we've got the ultimate option of if you run this thing 3 times over and you got nothing to use it on, you can go ahead and get yourself 100,000 credits. Which is a thing, I suppose. It's new player accessible. She's still going on, oh my word. Let's get away from that and bring the audio back now. Where was it? I can't remember what I had it set to, so I'll just put it there and hope for the best. Yeah, anyway. So the question is, when we're not looking around and trying to see what's interesting on the island, like 3 statues would lead to nothing, how quickly can we do it? Oh, fun fact by the way, D also buffed up the credits you get on the Steel Path circuit once you've done all 10 tiers. If I just go into the circuit offerings real quickly. I also need to decide on the weapons. Yeah, I haven't got around to doing that. I've already done the Latrum one. I think I grabbed... Yeah, I grabbed the Furax one, so... Furistrun, I guess. There we are. So yeah, once you've gone through all of these, and then it gets onto the Arcanes and credits. Apparently the credits previously was 1,500. They've increased that to 50,000. Which is still a bit odd to me, because if you consider how much progress you have to get a tier at tier 11, your reward is any of the Arcanes, or Semendo, or 50,000 credits. 3 runs of Clevo, and you get 100,000 credits. Just seems a little bit odd. Just a teeny tiny bit odd. Later on the Armor Stripper? Yeah. Later on is a very good pickup, absolutely. Very, very good. Alright. So, let's see about doing this now without dilly-dallying. Let's see what we can do. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which should we pick? I don't know. Obviously, Wukong. I mean, it's not obvious, but I want to go with Wukong. It's been a hot minute. Oh, I've got Banish on this one. I wonder why I have Banish on my Wukong. So weird. Can't be anything important. Ooh. Yikes. Well, I can take the Lex, but, yikes. These are... These are certainly weapon choices. Yeah, these are definitely some of the weapons of all time. Okay. And I don't actually want any of these. Try again. Armor grants ability strength, but it's Wukong. Don't really care. This one. There we go. What was I testing with Banish on Wukong? Daitai, you apparently haven't watched my most recent video.
Sorrow
It's okay, it's not been out there yet.
poison,
I forgive
and
you.
yet some drink it like wine. One such was Lucinia.
They removed the weighting on Macedon soul weapons. They reduced the weighting from what to what we don't know. Just reduced.
But together we may lighten the burden.
We don't have specifics, so all I can read into it is that they did something to the numbers.
Lost and listless.
That's all I know.
Drifter. Bring them home.
Tam, which way are you? Why are you going that way? This way. Come on. Okay, I'm here. Path away from me is that way. Where you go? Bloody animals.
Go, Keith, go!
And the problem with noticing a change idle outlaw is that you need to then play it enough times and keep a track of these things to distinguish it in actual statistics rather than just get a feel for it. Because people are notoriously bad at getting a feel for statistics. Like, seriously bad. If there is any measure in which people can try to measure statistics, if you ain't measuring it rigorously and just go for a vibe, chances are you'll get it wrong. So that's why it's really hard to say. D didn't tell us what change there's been, so it could be anything. It really could be anything. Dominance temper, sacrifice health, and gain damage for every 100 health remaining.
Come easily to a heart turned bitter and cold.
But that's a lot of health to lose. That is a lot of health to lose.
Is in agony. The paradox twisting the
I'm
void,
gonna go with
tearing
increased
me
crit
in
chance.
two impossible directions. So get inside and put an end to it.
Right, on the croft. Human brain isn't built for objectivity. Exactly, yeah. We are pattern recognizing. Our brains are pattern recognizing machines, basically. We try to make connections because that's all that our brain does is make connections.
At bay.
Doesn't mean it's good at it.
The environment itself will fight to choke you out.
Alright, Wukong, do some stuff with that stick. I did mod this.
Do not shout. You'll all be able to see. I promise.
Not sure. Let's get some armor going. Might need it. Recharge some health real quickly.
While you can.
That's enough charge. Let's go, Incarnate. Never mind. I forgot how few charges you get on the Lex. Also, that fire is. Why is the model of my Lex here?
The tingle of mounting.
If I had health loss decrees for circuit only. I suppose it can add some extra challenge, or if you've got loads of decrees already, it's just take your health back down again and gain a load of damage instead. I wouldn't say it's only for the circuit, but it's certainly going to be more enticing there, isn't it? Especially if you're not relying on health for tanking.
May not be.
Tell you what though, the Lex here could do with the reload on roll. That degree would be nice right now. God, that is a slow fire rate.
Life support drop imminent.
I'm good on life support. I think we're handling.
Come on, come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much any Warframe that's not health tanking can make use of that negative health spiteful degree. Sure, in some cases it means you've got less buffer, but if you're up onto steel path levels, if you haven't got a health tank, then what health you have got is not any buffer at all.
It must not be squandered.
Yeah, I like the film in Stellar. Beautiful film. Wonderful film. It's a very long one. Perhaps a little longer than necessary. Am I out of ammo? Oh, okay. It's out of Incarnate, but didn't want to switch. Yeah, some can easily argue that Instellar's a little bit longer than it needs to be, but I think any less might have just been an injustice to it.
Come on, come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
Are you having issues with your Twitch there, Zon?
60 seconds left.
To say I'm doing this with Lex, which is not exactly the most meta weapon, I think the life supports are going to do just fine, even with the reduction we've got. I definitely need to check out the build on this Lex though. That feels glacial.
Only 60 seconds remain.
Mounting excitement.
It's still strange to me that Teshard says only 60 seconds remain on a timed mode, when he's referring actually to your life support, which is a percentage base. Now he doesn't specify only 60 seconds of life support remaining. It's a tad odd. There we are. Undercroft section completed. Alright, next thing. Let's grab a decree.
Revenge may bring some relief at first, but as Lucinia found,
and now
it
let's
is
assemble
often
the shrine.
cold comfort.
A gravestone is a sorrowful sight, but sadder still is the rubble
nice shield,
where
mate.
a stone once stood. Let them not be forgotten, kind drifter. Rebuild.
Ow! I didn't see that swing happening. That's okay, we'll wait. Numpty. Ta-da! Somehow knew that one was going to go straight for me. Take out you, and let you do your heavy attack. Easy. I'm hearing from a few people, Gorilla, that it's actually bugged at the moment. Similar to how, what was it? Conjunction Survival was bugged for the same on release. I don't remember if Mirror Defense was bugged the same way, but Conjunction Survival definitely was on release. Yeah. one of those things. It's really hard to double check that when you're doing these updates, because having an extra resource, or rather having a resource drop a little bit more on a different game mode is notoriously difficult to test. Like, you have to complete an entire seal path mission, certainly with no dev tools to skip past any stages, and that's a lot of testing, you know? Opening a mission, pressing the complete mission button in the dev tools, and then seeing what pops up. It's really difficult, so you can see how that kind of bug can slip through.
I cannot bear to see the gates neglected. But I
Alright,
am no
let's do the
rider.
gate race.
Perhaps you can bring them joy, even on this dark day.
Lady, why do
We go up here? Yes, we do. There we are. Is Clever fun? Don't know. Haven't actually used him as yet. They're doing the fight. Or if you mean, is the fight fun? Ah, kind of. You'll see more of it in just a moment. Okay, for some reason my gun hadn't started reloading. That's cute. How much time can I get on the clock? Oh, which way do I go? This way. How long is this race? Oh, 26 gates. Nearly there. Ta-da! Ta-da!
As if with a prophet's gift, Lucinia could see disaster looming. But she could not
might as
turn
well take
aside.
Alright, once more until the Undercroft. Done survival. Hopefully this one's not too long either.
Akrithis tells me the void is
Yeah, it was a bit of a long
motion's
race, wasn't it? 26 gates.
No
The minimap was certainly full of stuff. Yo, Neomunk, thank you very much for subscribing
does it
with
howl
your
so?
Prime. Welcome to the
Please,
channel, proper man, dude.
Answer its cry.
Cheers on that. Ooh. Make sure you also connect up your Twitch and Discord accounts. You'll be able to access the supporter T Lounge over on Discord as well then.
Creatures of the deep void
Right, Void Flood.
are
Easy enough.
assaulting the
Let's do this.
Undercroft, tearing rents in its fabric. Seal them up again, or worse foes than Thrax may emerge. The spheres you see are ambient void energy. Gather
So this
as much
should
as
be
you
a
can
very quick to
and
do.
use it to heal the damage.
Just need to gather and go. There you, Coffin. There you. Damn, that doesn't quite reach, does it? Oh, there's a hotfix inbound. Okay.
Stabilizes.
Well, we're not going to be done before it deploys, so we'll
Close
just...
the ruptures as you would
keep going.
staunch the wounds of a comrade.
They're going to quit out right now. Yup, there is indeed going to be some red text. Can I pause here? I cannot pause here. Alright. You'll just have to imagine I read the text. Maybe I can, Here we go. Fixed public matchmaking not working for the time limited Clever's hold node. Everybody, stuff until they have to 1v1 Clever. I know I'm doing alright.
You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
I'd say I did alright. Oh yeah, the animated emotes don't come up as animated on the emote flurry, do they? Yeah, just black squares over the screen. That is in fact the stream and not a game bug this time. Alright, in 2 minutes. Fix being unable to join arbitration missions. Years that happened.
The breach has been sealed. Excellent work.
Do not shout. You'll all be able to see.
Let's get this filled up. I love how much easier it is to fill the orb when you're solo. If you're in a group, you've got to... It takes 4 times as much to fill it up if you're in a 4-man group. Just so much more, I'm sure. Granted, you got 4 people doing it, so it evens out with time, but it's just, you know, takes a lot.
Their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
And this should fill up the final one.
Duviri's defenses are weakest here.
I can stop being so difficult. I can get some cannon charge. Yeah, a little bit of charge. I might use that later. On crits, gain melee attack speed, or when you're moving, gain damage.
Into the storm.
Moving gains damage.
Misery would have company, at least.
Oops, wrong button. I am not... not Wukong anymore. Let's see. Fix coming in 1 minute. Fix being invisible when mounting cave while Calevo boss casts his curse. Now you're back from being a ghost. Let's crash the party. We're going to throw... Alright. They're fixing a few bits and pieces here or there with our hotfix, including the obvious matchmaking and no arbitration issues. Cool. Having explored around, I'm satisfied to just kind of go straight in here.
Lunatic or monarch clad in rags.
Give him back
Trouble me not.
These two talking over each other,
free him
not great.
From the warden's savage cruelty.
If there's a big bit of feedback I could give to Dee, it would be this right here. If she's speaking, have him wait until she's done. Because the two of them overlapping doesn't work out. Just have him wait.
I keep him locked up here for his own safety, and that of all Duviri.
Is this
Care to find out why?
Nope. Just tested that one real quick.
Duviri once again. Extinguish his spirit as I once did.
Alright, we're in the fight. Smack. Oh, need a little bit more smack action on that. There we go, transference ready. Okay then. One down.
He feels your wrath, Drifter. Yes, continue. Tame his.
I hit him. I hit him with Wukong during the cutscene.
Just one more defeat amongst countless, Kulavo.
Oh god, there he is.
When, oh when shall you learn this most obvious of lessons and remain low?
Got those hits in. That's just violent. I can't get any closer. I'm just going to keep rolling. There we are. And the tried and true tested method of playing Warframe, spammy.
Fool. You gave him precisely what he wanted. Dignity.
Spam E, win.
Too much. The sadness. Nobody else can bear it like I can. They aren't strong enough. It's me. It has to be me.
Alright then. Now we just need to take down the auto worm. Which would be a lot easier if there was a rabbit here. Which would be a lot easier if there was a rabbit here.
Friend
There we
waits
go.
With my Orvius. If you desire to you will need my Orvius.
Thank you. It was definitely arguing with me on that one.
Dragon that devours itself. It spawns many children.
You didn't get a new bug bother. What you got is you didn't reach the patch notes. It's new to exterminate with this update.
Lucinia's coils are racked.
It's not a bug.
On this day, her heart is ice. Her breath
Dream Seed.
A blizzard.
I will not carry you.
There we go. Dragon obtained.
Now, use the beast.
Let's go crush through the tower.
Bonds.
Ah. Take down the second tether. Looks like it's about 150 meter range. Never actually looked at that before. Alright.
Force the beast back to its domain.
And then up through the portal.
The beast is cornered. Wear it down, but be alert.
Okay, so again,
Worms
Lex has limited range. Let's get close. But oh, that was apparently not close enough. Right, get around that, please. But can I get close enough to that? But that works. That definitely works. Alright, let's recharge some more incarnate shots here. Let's get the easier headshots. I say easier. Yeah, there's no headshot in those ones, good lord. Let's heal my move bow, so it doesn't run out. I know I can summon a new one, but it's just good practice. Grab these archers. Grab the Incarna mode. No, 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 no. Alright. We'll go meet it on the other side of the arena. Up. Now we need to take out the 4 wormlings that spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at the beautiful wormlings.
1,
How loyal they are.
2, and okay. We're going over here, chat. 3. Got him.
Emotion is no longer in turmoil.
It doesn't matter what degree I pick there because we are done.
Has prevailed.
Alright, so that took 25 minutes? Crikey. That was a while. Granted, I feel like I had some of the longest stages there. The TAMs ain't exactly a quick one, especially when they screw around with you. And the survival one, that takes a minute. Not the quickest of stages there. But still, 20 to 25 minutes, assuming you can cut a whole 5 minutes off of that. That's going to take a hot minute to get Clever then, isn't it? We said it's 9 runs. Yeah, 9 runs roughly to get him. Not even counting any resource grinds. So at 20 minutes, that's 180. At 25, that is 225 minutes, I want to say. Yeah. So we're looking 3 to 4 hours. That's what we're looking at there. 3 to 4 hours to get Kalervo. Longer if you do any meandering and looking at bits and pieces. That is certainly seeming to be how long it takes to get a Warframe these days, isn't it? Because it's no small amount when it comes to Styanax, it's no small amount when it comes to Caliban, when it comes to Citrine, when it comes to Varuna, when it comes to Jaya. And now we've got Kalervo on the pile. The days of your shorter frames are gone. Oh yeah, okay. Says I need to log out and in. Let me just quickly switch us over to our little intermission screen. Can you meander in Kalervo Lone Story? You can meander, but there's far less to see. Far less to see. Because if you meander, all you're going to get is the resource pickups and any story beats that might be around. You won't get the side objectives like you can do on the full experience. Yeah, those red text animated mice really do not do too well on the whole emote flurry on the screen, does it? Is there side quests in Kalervo? Are you talking side objectives, Tai? As opposed to a quest? If you're talking side objectives, in the event mode, no. In Lone Story, no. In Duviri Experience, yes. Oh, there's long music. Let's get ourselves on in. Here we go. We are back on the game. Nice and quick update. Alright. Let's give that a couple more run-throughs. We're getting a net of 5 Pathos clamps here, because it costs 5 to go in with a guaranteed Kalervo's hold. As much as I could do Lone Story, and then if it doesn't come up on its own as part of the story, then I just do it myself, and that would give me the extra 5 clamps, because we're on the Anger Spiral, so it will be there. Yeah, I'm going to do that, actually. Double the Pathos clamps I make from the time I'm spending. Why get 5 when I can get 10? Wait, I'm an idiot, aren't I? It's not... only if it's part of Lone Story's route will it be here. I'd have to go on the normal one to ensure I have it. Oops. One momento. Alright, now let's do that correctly. So I'm going in solo Duviri experience. There we are. Amount of tea in that mug. And let me switch along to a new mug. There we are. Okie dokie. Options. Nova, Lavos, Equinox, Vault, Hildren, Lavos. Next question. Tenet Tetra, Phage, or Velt? Tetra sounds good to me. Cero, Slatetra, Legion, and then we got Cyanex or Secure Dual Stressor. Words. Let's take these. Let's take you. Double check. Am I definitely happy with these? Yeah. Tetra should be fine. Sacrifice weapon accuracy for plus multi-shot. Not with the Tetra. Not with the Tetra and equipped, no. Let's go for... That's a new one as well. None of these. Minus status duration plus status chance. Don't know that I really care about statuses with these options, so nah. Every 50 armor grants 5% power strength. Lavos. Well then, does it show here? So that's on 6,000 damage now. Doesn't it have a base like 2,000? Or is it 3 normally? No, it's... What's the base on Catalyze? I've forgotten. Let me just check here. Catalyze Warframe. Base of 2,000, yeah. So that puts me at currently over 300% strength. Nice. What's Lavos build? Let me show you. This is my go-to for him. So you notice that 84% strength? Is that correct? Oh, right. It's not showing the Umbral set effects. I was going to say, like, 84? That's not correct. No, normally it's 117. So normally 117% strength. Otherwise, yeah. And that also means my armor and health stats are lower than they should be here. My armor and health stats are around 2,000 each. I have got a few Archon shards in helping on the armor there. But yeah, so at 2,000 armor, and I've got the decree that is giving me roughly 50 armor, currently just 5% ability strength. This can rank up. For roughly 2,000 armor, that would give me roughly 200% strength. That's a lot.
The Prince
that is a lot. It is weird it doesn't show the Umbral set. I guess that sets just aren't active until you select it.
The high and mighty prince of nothing.
Alright, K3s, please don't be 26 gates this time.
And a fury he could not control.
It's 26 gates. Are you kidding me? And it's the other way.
Drifting among the isles of my kingdom. If it weren't for that manic little imp, he's got it in for you. If you're not a complete idiot,
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. If you're not a complete idiot, we should take off and nuke the entire site from orbit, eh? Is that what we should do if we're not a complete idiot? Diabetic Cobra, thank you very much for the 300 bits and the well-timed soundbite. You did good on that one. You did good. Why am I seeing damage notes? Oh, is it? No, it's all the way over here. This way? This way. Take care, Predator Queen. Catch you around. I have over a minute left on the clock. I don't know if I'll make it.
You failed to break your neck.
Rolling reloads the equipped weapon. That could come in handy.
As the never-to-be king's
Finisher attacks at grant plus 500 armor for 10 seconds. Arm boost triples for Warframes.
His indignation.
Yes.
His anger.
Yes. Because Lavos can open up enemies to finishers.
Was that brat on the throne?
So, yeah, let's do that. Is it finisher attacks or finisher kills? Finisher attacks. Nice.
Into the Undercroft to clean
so that is 1,500 extra armor. Yes, please.
Maybe you'll do a better job. See what's amiss.
Stomach. Yes! You there, survive.
The Undercroft seethes with Thrax's violence.
Survive. Thank you.
Burn it out with force. Destroy.
There we are. I now have an extra 1,500 armor. I got nothing that way. Zap can do it again. Yeah, I can get a little bit of work done. Let's just do that dash. Oh my god, did he just burn to death from the Vile Rush? Ha! Yeah, that's getting some work done. Both Lavos 1 and 3 can open up enemies' finishes. Observe. Stab. But they have to be not in any other animation, because otherwise that animation will take precedence. You need to get the stagger from his 1 or 3.
Do not relent.
Stop.
The battle has barely begun.
That's yeah, that is an effective ability. Yeah, I think with everything stacked up, I have a 341% bonus to my strength at the moment. No, it's too slow to get to him. He'll just have to die. Oh, hey! I recognize you. I think. Where'd he go? There he is. Hi there, corrupted boar. I have a stick. I'm going to throw this stick at you. And rune marrow fire. Grab the armor again. Back up to 341% strength buff. As you can, oh god. As you can see, it does a bit. And slap.
Little by little, the madness of the Undercroft is curbed.
Yeah, that works. That absolutely works. Normally, Lavos doesn't have a reason to do finishes.
Now, anger
but there,
is
I
a
have one.
powerful weapon, be sure of that. But it burns friend and foe alike.
I don't really want these, but yeah, I guess I could take that one. I'd do virus and kill her effect to death. I mean, the area that it leaves might do some work. The problem will be getting the actual strength bonus for it, though.
Ancestor phantasms is attempting to deny me.
Alright, let's cut through this.
Birthright.
That's a punt.
Some nonsense about ineligible bloodlines. Purge them.
That special attack on the Siam really is nothing. There we are. Next one down, close contagion acquired. I have Lavos with close contagion now. That can get some work done.
Friends and family were scorched and retreated away from him. So his rage
I'm surprised that shot hit
became
that
like
guy.
a stone in his chest,
That was a really
weighing
lucky
him
shot.
down.
Okay, close contagion, Lavos. With a strength bonus.
Something's happening down there.
It's a shame we can't get exterminate twice.
Sort it out.
What do we got then?
Void's sake.
Excavation.
Secrets lie
Okay.
buried deep within the Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to
Well,
extract them. You
let's pop
must
down some
protect
vials,
the
I guess.
excavators and keep
And
them
yep, I
powered.
just watched someone
Extractor
die to the generalized
deployed.
vials. Oh my word. Oh my word. Yeah, that's getting some work done.
What you began.
Yeah, I'd say Lavos likes the Nunagri. Or Nunagri is plural. Multiple ones he's happy with there. Oh god, I can't even get it to get a finish on them, they're just dead. There's a finisher. Get the extra strength and deletion.
A void treasure has been located.
This one survives. Can't do a finish on them. I'll just smack it. And of course I'm using gas there to get the AoE effect as well. Because if you can, why not? All those juicy gas procs have once actually been powerful. That excavator should survive, right? I could leave that one to finish. Probably.
Extractor in place.
Yeah, it was fine. The thing is that I've not maxed out the power strength for this thing either. I've got 1 pip on that decree. It can go up another 2. So it can go even higher.
A new extraction site may now be claimed.
I'm going to try doing both sides at once.
Extractor in place.
Might be a mistake, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Just because of the amount of damage I can output here. If it takes ages to only 6 degrees, we have a way around that. Jump up, dash across. And use that to kind of just colour the area. That'll prevent the enemies doing a lot over there. Yeah, look at all those status blocks everywhere. Beautiful.
Marking void treasure extraction.
And just kind of blap the entire area. And then we'll pick up this and dash back down. Oh, didn't even need to fill that one up again. Cheers, Jabara. You have a good one. There's another decree for 200% strength after a finisher. Yeah, these decrees are definitely right up Lavos' street, aren't they? He's not the best at getting finishers, but the options are there. Oh, that just died.
A way out is now open to you, but further buried
you can see the
riches
results
are here
now
for the taking.
That works. Alright, what's next?
In his heart, Loden
Expects
knew
double
he
damage.
was angry with his own powerlessness. And no amount of
Well.
screaming could remedy that.
On top of the fact that gas procs instantly starts hitting rather than wait a second. Well. Lavos versus Orworm. That's unfortunately where it falls apart, isn't it?
Has risen on both of our
Didn't know you could fight the amount of dags here.
You'll need to deal with this before we go any further.
What do I get? Status effect steal double damage. Smack, smack, smack. Ow. Heavy attack. Open up. 1 stage down. Family attacks. Puncture procs. The most effective of all procs. This horse is more threatening than the rider, not gonna lie. Good thing we got rid of the horse right there. Can I roll, please? Thank you. What'd she do? Stop. Get rid of that one. How does she block a heavy attack? What? Isn't the whole point of heavy attacks is they're not blockable, they have to dodge? There we are. Got her down.
He saw there was nothing righteous or noble about
don't
his
need any of
anger.
these. Let's try again.
It was just the raving of a petty,
rolling deals
paltry
damage.
man.
Finishers grant plus 200% ability strength to your native power strike or Warframe ability. I don't need it. I'm taking it. Yes. Heavy's the blockable, power attacks aren't. Oh, okay, right. The heavy attacks are just slower for not a lot more damage. Got it. But at least it gets her off the horse.
You see how the imp neglects his duties?
Come on, Tam. Round this way.
Left to roam
I know
at
this
will,
cliff is a bit confusing for you, but
eating
you can do it.
and shitting whatever they like.
Come on.
It's
There we go.
maddening. Round those stinking things up.
And that's one done. Next one over here somewhere. Down here. There it is. Bring you around, and if I can do this correctly, I could probably corral the both of them at the same time. Why are we flying? I didn't tell you to fly. Come on. This way. What are you doing? No! No! What the hell? Okay. No, no, not up, not up. What is this Tam doing? Okay, whatever that was. I wasn't taking it that route, but it ended up going that route, so whatever. Whatever. Are you gonna figure it out as well for you? Good jump, yep, up and in, yeah, that works. Wasn't the way I intended to do that, chat, but you know what, I'm not gonna complain.
I was the rightful heir.
Casting abilities, boost movement speed, or let's go for this one, because I can get the transference faster.
What is wrong with me? Am I not good enough for all of you?
You somehow managed to not catch a loading spiral since the quest? Yeah, fair dude. There's only a 1 in 5 chance at any given moment, so... Let's ignore that over there.
The fire within Lodin was his anger. Unable to control it, thus was he consumed. Behold, the great dragon of Lodin.
And smack.
Subdue Lodin's aura worm before all Duviri is
You dare!
One more jump. And we're good.
More than a passenger.
Ignores the creepy child? Yep.
Cut the ties that bind.
Don't need to do the side objectives just because they're there. Do all this and then we'll go take on Clever, who should be here. Yeah. There we are. Now we go up to the portal.
Quickly, take the beast through the portal.
There we are.
An enemy that cannot retreat is the most dangerous.
Jill
They
Sestra,
have
go.
nothing left to lose.
I actually killed one. Okay. I figured it would. That works. Maybe it's just Steel Path that's just not viable.
I'll grab you by the heels and smash your city brains out on a roll!
Let's just spread some death around. Can I do a finisher on these guys? Oh, not those. Those I just have to marmalize the old-fashioned way. Nope, didn't open up any of them to a finisher. That's annoying. You've got overguard. How about you? Oh, you just died. Okay. How about you? Can I open you up to a finisher? Not when you're doing a special attack, I can't. I think you're just gonna die. Yeah. He was about to move around. Yeah, let's turn it touch this. Ta-da! Also note, I think someone pointed this out earlier, but you can actually see the health bars on the clamps now. That's it.
Beautiful worms. How long they are.
Find a way to stop
Projectile
its
weapons,
spawn.
why? There we are. Okay, see if I mouse over this one, we got full bar, that one, partial bar. It'd be nice if it was reflected on the boss UI, but this one. How is that not hitting?
Seek to assist you. The weapon they have sent is inelegant.
Okay.
But
Tenet Tetra alt fire does not seem to do the trick. I'll stick to shoot. There we are. Beautiful.
Bravely done. For this one night at least, Duviri is calm.
Am I gonna leave Cold Procs on for that to matter? I don't think I am. After rolling, get crits. Non-ability cast, chance for it to not cast. On a headshot, gain damage. This one. And now we need to head over here. Right here.
Every day he suffers. The prisoner seems to think you and he have unfinished business.
Well, those green check marks, those show that you've done those locations. That's all it means. You've done the thing here. Confront Calevo, 5 decrees recommended. Fair enough. But it doesn't cost the power
ravages Duviri once again. Extinguish his spirit as I once did.
Oh yeah, that'll cook him a bit.
He feels your wrath, Drifter. Yes, continue. I
managed to get a shot on him. Didn't do as much damage as I hoped, but I did get a shot on him. Let's get away from that. What is that? Oh, right. Just gonna keep. Oh, that hit! Ah! I got killed there. My passive kicked him, but I did die there. Ha! Lifted status actually works on Calevo. I didn't think that would work. Not gonna lie. Did not think that would work. I'm going to save the transference for the final stage. That should stage him out, maybe? There it is.
This now tired spectacle no longer delights mine eyes. End this, cat's paw.
Where are you? Damn, he just wasn't taking status damage there. That's unfortunate. And I immediately run out of timer because of the cutscene. Nah. That's unfortunate. Yeah, transparency is definitely very helpful here. Because the sheer difference in damage output. He's during an animation, so the lifted status doesn't work. Oh, and I die. Okay. But it's fine, I got revives. That's what revives are made for. I'm still not sure which attacks I can and can't block. Ow. That second wave, I'll just have to remember. Double heavy attack, okay. Ow! Yeah, that double wave. That's the one that really does it for me. In a bad way. Oh great, nice finisher. That did a lot of damage, yeah. Amazing finisher right there. Oh my god, I tried to get behind him and he still spins around to do it. Okay, that doesn't work either then. There we are.
Kulavo kneeling? What did this drifter do to deserve your respect?
Well, we killed him. For Kulavo's Bane.
Well,
we got the minimum.
Answer me! Answer me!
Alright, let's head back to Castle Town because now we can depart.
Come on now.
Fair do I like law. Fair. Have we tested Clever at all? No, I've been doing the actual fight to get him. Been focusing on that bit first. Alright, and that took longer. That ended up taking longer. Well, no booster, no. The only booster I've got is Infinity Booster. That's just as is. I didn't think to ask if a resource boost would affect it. How much pain we get on Steel Path? Currently no better, but it's supposed to be 4 to 6 normal, 6 to 8 Steel Path. Supposed to be. Currently it's broken. But yeah, that definitely took longer doing it that way. The Undercroft segments are going to have a huge bit on that, and then just whatever stages you get roped into. Are clamps affected by boosters? No. Uh, 7 to 10 runs to get everything for Calevo. What was it? We said it was 42 in total. You get between 4 and 6. No, it'll be 7 to 11 runs. 7 to 11. Yeah. So it's not something you get instantly, and it's going to take a while. Quite frankly, it's going to take a while. Even if you get that down to 20 minutes ago, and you get the minimum somehow of 7 runs, which seems quite unlikely, but even then, that's over 2 hours. That's getting the absolute fastest possible result there. In the more likely case of about 25 minutes per run, and then having to do 9 runs rather than the 7 or 11. 25 minutes at 9 runs is 225, which is nearly 4 hours. That's how long you're looking to get Calevo, not counting the resource costs, because haven't had a look at those as yet. Don't know if it actually shows us the resource costs for those blueprints. Let's have a look at the dorm zone, see if we can see that. Not a frame you want to try and farm in one go? Yeah, that's 4 hours of doing the same thing. Also, they added plants. The same plants. That just kind of grow themselves, but they exist. So you can head into Teshin's cave and grab some plants.
And who?
What's the time of the Calevo hold? What happens if that expires? So that is an event access, which basically is just the same thing as Lone Story, but it guarantees you'll be fighting Calevo. That's all it is. For 2 weeks, if you want to fight Calevo and do it on public, then you can do it that way. After these 2 weeks pass, if you want to fight Calevo, you'll have to go through the Deviri experience to guarantee it, if it's on the right, what's it called? Spiral. If you're on the wrong spiral, so if you're on Joy or Envy, then you just can't fight Clervo after these 2 weeks pass. Because that was necessary. I don't understand it, but hey.
Hello.
It's probably a marketing thing.
Drifter. Did you hear?
Let's see. Ah, yeah, we do see the resource cost here. So, and then we can see that. Right, so the router requires 10 Paphos clamps. That's fine, you'll have that. This needs 10 as well, you'll have that. And then we need these resources here. UA Mag is the new stuff, so you have to collect that from Calevo's Island. The rest of this, Kovnik have got loads of pebbles, loads, Rune Marrow, loads. Soma, less of, because it's in caves, but the rest, loads. Loads. Oh, the Ariat scale's not so loads. That's a lot of Ariat scales then, okay. But yeah, my gosh, she really does go on. She really does go on a bit. Okay. It's a lot of fishing. Let's see, how much do you get of the Ariat scales? Where do you get the UMAG stuff? On the new island. Do I have Calevo? I do have Calevo because DE have gifted it to me as part of Day 1 access. So creators, like myself, are given immediate access to some parts of content. Not everything, but some parts of content. To allow us to basically have a look at things sooner. So I don't have to wait for the build time or spend platinum to get it instantly. Things like that. So if I show you guys full clarity on that, this is what they've sent to me. So Calevo and the old helmet, the router and the Syandana, the new skin set for Gauss, the new set of skins or decoration bits and pieces you could put on caves. I'll be quite honest, I'm probably not going to use those, but they're there. The operator suit, the heavy blade skin. How many skins are there for heavy blades? And then one of each of these arcanes. One. And yeah, these new arcanes. Next ability cast gains plus 9% ability strength at max rank. Stacking up to 4 times. Resets when the same ability is recast consecutively. So that's similar to the ornament that you can get on Zaku. And theoretically, you can get yourself all the way up to a, what's that? 36% strength bonus on the arcane. That strength you'll get a lot quicker than, for example, Molt Augmented, because you just need to cast 4 abilities to get this maxed out. But you do need to keep going between abilities for it to work. Has the Prime Operator suit look on the Drifter now? The which one? Because I probably don't have it. I don't buy much in the way of cosmetics. Primary Blade here. Rank 5 on Toxin Status Effect. Plus crit damage and plus multi-shot on your primary weapon. So this is similar to ones we've seen where on Cold Status Effect, similar stats are both supported. Basically, it allows you to get a bonus when you're using a Toxin Status applying weapon in boss fights, where you won't have enemies to kill for the Steel Path Arcanes. But usually the Steel Path Arcanes are just going to be better. Less than Vigor. Vigor's 45 and operability. Okay, 45% strength from Vigor, yeah. Fair enough. At least with this one, you don't have to, excuse me, swap to Operator all the time. This one, Akimbo Slipshot. While sliding rain gliding, it reaches a max of 65% ammo efficiency with dual pistols only. Okay. Fair enough, that's a thing. It's certainly a side grade, because it doesn't give you a damage bonus, it just means you're using up a fair amount less ammo. 65% means you'll roughly have 3 times as many shots as before. So yeah. They were saying, well, it's going to be like Frostbite and expire all at once. Oh yeah, with 40 stacks, this is expiring all at once. Absolutely. There is no way they'd let it be a decay stack with 40 stacks at 12 seconds. No. So you either keep on applying Toxin status or, oh, there goes all of your bonus. That's how that one's going to work. And then Secondary Outburst. On swapping to Secondary Weapon, consume all combo multipliers to increase Secondary Weapon critical chance by 12% per combo consumed for 15 seconds. So if you consume your combo multipliers, at maximum combo is 12 times. Technically that's 11 stacks of combo. So that'll be 11 times 12%, which will give you 132% critical chance. Which isn't actually that much. First you have to get to 12 times combo, and then use it all up to give yourself 15 seconds of 132% crit chance. Does Venka Prime work with this? Maybe. Probably. If it doesn't, that's kind of dunking on Venka, but actually, Venka doesn't work with Blood Rush, and maybe not. What's the maximum overcharge again? Psh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's have a look. Overcharge. Cascade your overcharge. 300% on secondary. Which is a lot more than 132%. Oh, is it critical damage? Sorry, have I misread here? Or are you misreading? You might be misreading as well, but... critical chance. So Esper Void, do you want to say what it is you're referring to? Because there is another one over here for critical damage. So just to check that you are sending a message about what I think you're sending a message about. You've said Engineer, which, by the way, is no one here. I'm Kengineer. Engineer, on update notes, it is critical damage. What is? Which it? On the update on the forums, it mentions critical damage, secondary outburst. Alright, cool. Let's have a look. PC update notes. 7 crimes of Kalevo. And this one was called Outburst. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Now that is interesting. On swapping to secondary weapon, consume all combo multiplier to increase secondary weapon critical damage by 12% per combo. Interesting. Alright. I'm taking no bets onto which it's supposed to be. No bets. It could be one, it could be the other. No doubt a bug report's already been filed on that. We'll see. We'll see on that one. Thanks for the heads up there, Esper. Appreciate it. Deathblade saying, not sure if Kalevo is going to be steel pad viable. He doesn't get shields, and unlike Nidus, he doesn't have a cheat death mechanic. You can get Overguard. I suspect you can't get enough to effectively health tank. I am inclined to agree from what I've read so far. Let's have a look there. Kalevo. So that one teleports, melee crits. It's a teleport and damage one. Recompense. Surround yourself in daggers. Let's see. Deal damage, gain health, or health drain, and gives overguard. How many daggers? Number of daggers? 10? Don't know if that or how that scales, but that's going to give you straight healing. So fair enough. Collective Curse. Link up the enemies to redirect some amount of damage to them. Fair enough. And then this is a damaging area. So we've got damage, damage distribution, damage and heal, and damage. He ain't short on having things which classify as damage. This, none of these count as crowd control. Does this knock things over? It looks like they're just dying. Maybe staggered. Might stagger them, but none of these are hard crowd control. Yeah. Supposedly adaptation doesn't reduce damage on Overguard. I wouldn't be surprised at that. Let's have a look. Let's give that a quick whirl, actually, because I know where we're at on time, but let's just give that a quick whirl, because that's going to be an important question on everyone's lips. Does adaptation affect the Overguard on it? And I think to help out on testing this, we're going to need someone else to join. Going to be the easiest way to test.
You are a true hunter.
Is there someone willing and able to help us test on this? Oh, I'm going to need to actually unlock the ability, aren't I? Give me a sec. Going to need to go get some levels. Let's quickly go get some levels. Let's just get rid of Cinta, replace with Amprex, because Amprex is good. No help. If you're going to help when we get some levels. Oops, I'm in silo. Alright. Let's very, very quickly. I'm going to have to go to this one, because brand new frame. Get some levels just so I can access the ability. All we need to do is get enough to get access to it. I don't need to max it out just for the testing purposes.
Your duty in this experiment is to dispatch.
Never actually checked what his passive is. Oop, menu. Oh, of course I spawned right on that guy. I've not put on any mods aside from adaptation, so I might be a little bit at risk here. Now I think about it. Okay, passive. Hell yeah, the heavy attack efficiency and wind-up speed. I remember now. Am I knocking myself over with my own heavy attack? I think I am. Oh, roll through that. That's a thing. Okay. So if you want to use a glaive on Calevo, have knockdown resistance. Which granted you can get from the daggers. Oh well. And if you hold this, you can use it to teleport. Oh, that does not seem to be the highest range at the moment. But yeah, definitely get some overguard if you're going to use a glaive. Anti-glaive, well, it can generate overguard, so it's not the end of the world. Oops. I ended up losing overguard there. So we got them linked, and they died. Mostly because Sauron hit them. Now I'm also curious if the link will carry over 20% of the damage dealt, or 20% of the hit points lost. Or whatever percent it goes up to at higher levels. Yes, I know the teleport system too, yeah. After all the circuit nonsense, the amount of enemies in Sanctuary Onslaught actually feels a bit low. You know what I mean? Probably Sarin doing a lot of that, though. It's just weird to have such lulls here. But yeah, we got every ability unlocked. That's the crucial bit. Just for basic testing right now.
A data conduit is open. Go now. Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast.
In just a moment, we'll be out of here. Briefest moment. Looking at that little gold box with a beam coming out of it. The briefest moment, I thought I'd found a codex fragment like you get in Duviri. But obviously that makes no sense. Isn't there a heavy attack weapon with a teleport gimmick? There is. The that's it. There's the Twin Basilisk where you can get the orbit for it, or just mod for it, I suppose. And I think there might be a weapon that does it as well, but I forget the name of it. Thanks, Tom. It's all good. We got a 7 on rage here. Let's see if this random quits. There we go. Beautiful.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks, if they could.
Oh, it's the Amar set. Right, yeah, there we are. Okie dokie. So, for testing this, Saffron Rage, what I would like you to do, please, is get a hold of a weapon, once we get inside there. Get a hold of a weapon which is single shot and low damage. Not like 5 damage, but just low enough that you're not going to insta-kill me. Have a nice low amount of damage, please. Yeah. The Amprex, with its automatic fire mode, absolutely not suitable for this right now. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to grab a whole bunch of people who should not fall over very quickly. Just make them as strong as possible, because hey, why not? Yo, Hassan92, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome to the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely blue sub badge. Don't forget to connect up your Twitch and Discord accounts so you can access the supporter T Lounge as well. Alright, we got the enemies ready. We'll do the actual attacks in a moment. Give Rage here a second to figure out what they're doing. Okay. So what weapon have you chosen there? You've chosen Laser Vandal. Should be fine. Don't know where you're going. I'm over here. Yep. Rage. What are you doing? They ain't for you. I know a simulacrum, enemies spawned. You feel like you have to shoot them. No. Shoot me once, please, in the chest. You missed. No, you didn't. I forgot to turn on friendly fire. That's my fault. Right, let's try that again. In the chest. Okay. So 405 down to 313. Was that necessary? 405 down to 313. So that is 92 damage. That's 92 damage. Yeah. Okie dokie. Apologies, didn't expect that. Yeah. Likely story. And that's with 455 armor. Where's that extra armor coming from? Ah, okay. We gain armor on level up. Okay. So 92... 455 divided by 755. We got armor reduction of about 60%. I could probably just mouse over and see it, yeah. So that means we actually should have taken 230-ish damage. So next, I'm going to go get some Overguard. Beautiful. So, as armor shouldn't affect Overguard. We're looking at about 230-ish damage here. Shoot me once in the chest, please. Okay, that did a lot more than that. Did that crit? Rage. No, don't hit me again. I was asking, did it crit, not shoot me twice. Yes. Right, cool. So I'm going to redo that because you hit me twice and I've forgotten what numbers we had in the interim now, completely ruining my memory there, and I don't want to go back and find out. So, 1599, what an ugly number. Shoot me once, please, and hopefully don't crit. It's 1367. 232 damage. No crit. And what damage did it say on your side? I know, Cosmo, yeah. It's the best we got. 392. Don't know how I would say 392. You did 232 damage. Don't we want a mono elemental weapon for adaptation testing being easier? It would be easier, but we just need to see a difference in the damage is all, Espra. That's all we need to see. Okay. Rage. It's all timed out, so if you can do it again, please. Shoot me once in the chest. Okay, 1367 went down to 198, so that was a crit. And a crit of 1169? So you've got a 5 times crit multiplier on that weapon. What weapon are you using? Later Vandal. Okay, fair enough. When I said a low damage weapon... Let me grab some more Overguard. Oh, need a bit more energy to get one more bit. There we go. Right then. So you've got your Lato, not removed crit chance of damage, should be easier to survive now. Thank you for breaking the numbers. Can you go put those back on, please? I can't test to see what's happening if you change the parameters. Please go put those back on. Or at least just the damage. We don't need to put on the crit chance, but put on the damage, please. Now you see, chat, why I usually do testing off stream. As, I can make it clearer over Discord. Right then. If you would be so kind as to shoot me in the chest once again, please. So that was a drop of 232. Yep, do it again, please. And again, please. And again, please. Alright, cool. That's pretty conclusive there. That is pretty conclusive. So what we've just seen there, chat, I've just gone through it on my calculator here. I lost 232 health, then Overguard, then 232, then 232, and then the 1169, which was the crit. And so like a doctor taking notes? Yeah. We're applying science. That's what your doctor does. So there was no change in the amount of Overguard loss, despite the fact that adaptation was stacking up against the most prominent damage type there, the slash. So what I'm going to do now is buff up my health, just so I'm a little bit less likely to explode. And just make sure that we do see a drop there on that side. That changing did not get rid of my Overguard. Does this get rid of my Overguard? Nope. Interesting. Why is my Overguard still here? Okay. Anyway, Several Rage, if you could please shoot me a few more times until my Overguard is gone. Perfect, thank you. And if you could shoot me once more in the chest. And again, please. So that was 42 damage I took there. Followed by... Oh, dear. I didn't ask you to do it a third time. And now again, please. Five, 4, 9. So yeah, it's consistently at 42. So I'm going to let my adaptation run out now. Give this just a moment. And if you could shoot me once again then, please. 7 Rage. And that was definitely 92, so we're back there. Yep, there we are. Okay, cool. So this verifies 100%. Adaptation is working on the health, but is not working on the Overguard. Absolutely guaranteed, definitely. Overguard allows you to stack up the adaptation stacks, but it does not gain any benefit from it. It also does not appear to gain any benefit from the armor. So the Overguard is substantially weaker than health. Not just a little bit, substantially. It's actually even weaker than shields, owing to the fact that it has no shield gating on top of having no effect from adaptation. The benefit of Overguard is just the fact that it gives you that knockdown resistance. So I can use a glaive like this and not drop myself down. Oh. That did a slash proc. I thought this is supposed to be a heavy attack. This isn't a heavy attack. This is not a heavy attack. Look at this. They're not all dying. This is a heavy attack. Slash procs everywhere. That's a heavy attack. The ability did say heavy attack, didn't it? Whoever charges a heavy attack, then teleports to his attack. Heavy? So not only do we have to get our Overguard or some other knockdown resistance to use our glaive, because it will stealth knockdown otherwise, we don't get an actual heavy attack, we just get the explosion light of a glaive. I've been scammed. I've been absolutely, utterly bamboozled. I haven't been scammed because Steam gifted me the frame for free, but bamboozled. Then glaive detonations are separate. They can be as separate as they damn well please. It's still a heavy attack. This is a heavy attack. This is not a heavy attack. Well, literally unplayable. Let's leave the simulacrum. I will pass that along to D as a bug and let them tell us that it's not a bug if that's the case. Yeah, it looks like it's doing a heavy attack. It's trying to do a heavy attack, but it's not actually delivering a heavy attack. What it's most likely doing is doing the, I would say, the explosion light that you get on these glaives. Like the explosion from Volatile Quick Return. The bounce attack. For whatever reason, it's just deciding not to do those slash procs, which is problematic. As far as I'm concerned, it's problematic. It's not supposed to do that, I am certain. Otherwise, someone's missing a trick, because it's basically what glaives are for, is for heavy attacking. in any case, I think that is enough dabbling around, investigations, missions, and science for today, chat. I think it's time we do a platinum giveaway. If you haven't already done so, grab yourself a ticket with exclamation mark ticket in the chat. I know we don't make a lot of noise around it throughout the stream, but that's because those of you who are regulars here already know about it, and those of you who aren't regulars, well, it's a rite of passage to learn about it. I'll give you guys a moment to grab the ticket. Give you guys a moment on that. Do we know if you get more Banes if you do it multiplayer or solo? D didn't say anything about more or less, so it's just 4 to 6 on normal mode, supposed to be 6 to 8 on Steel Path. Don't know if the hotfix we just had fixed that or not. Let me just check here. Update notes. Recent hotfix. That's a lot of fixes they did in that one hotfix. Most of it's script errors. Few offset issues. But not seeing a fix on that as yet, so it's a known issue. Alright. Yeah, so it's 4 to 6 on Steel Path and normal at the moment until they fix the Steel Path issue. Number of people in the squad shouldn't have an effect, at least not according to the patch notes. So find out trial by fire. Alright, I think that's enough time for everyone to grab tickets if you wanted to grab a ticket. If you didn't grab one, what I just told you there, that's on you. I'm going to close that now, which means all entries are in. All entries are in. Cyprian, sorry mate, you were too slow on that one. You were too slow on that one. You've had all stream to grab yourself a ticket, and I know this ain't your first time here. But out of those of you who did enter in time, there can be only one winner. That winner today is Adam Malek. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while since the stream has been so kind as to gift it over to you there, Addy. It's about time, I think. It is about time the legend himself grabs one. Congratulations, Adam Malek. You're the winner of today's Platinum giveaway. I'll be contacting you on Twitch here in a few minutes after the end of the stream, just to make sure I've definitely got the right username and platform for you. We'll get that sent on over to you there, Adam Malek. Congratulations indeed. To everyone else, thank you very, very much for joining in. I've just realised I've had the music off for the last however long since there's been no in-game music. Let's pop that back on for a sec. There we go. Because we're going to be raiding on over now to another part of the Warframe community. Let's have a look to see who we can raid today. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where do we go? I don't know. Who is currently streaming Warframe? I'm imagining like 20,000 people are streaming Warframe. Let's have a look. Maybe not 20,000, but you get my point. I really need to get a haircut. We can go over to Rosine, we can go to Asian Invasions, Gaz, some names I don't recognise, Kadoma. We've not been to Kadoma in a hot minute. We've not been to Kadoma in a hot minute, and they're always so positive to go over to. Yeah. That's where we can go today. Kadoma's always positive. And if by chance we happen to go over there and Kadoma is not positive, chalk it up to streamer luck screwing up somehow. I don't know. You know what I mean. Let's go be positive over there though. We're raiding over to Kadoma. Thank you very much everyone for joining in. I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves. I will be back on Friday with some more not Warframe. It's whatever's voted for over on Discord. And then Warframe once more on Sunday. But in the meantime, you be your absolute best selves. Truly, your bestest of friends to everyone. And if you don't know what I'm on about there, you need to pay attention to my YouTube channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.